What's up everybody? So today is something new, something different. If you watched the last video, then you would know that we went to Jollibee to try Jollibee in the Philippines. And we were supposed to go back to the hotel until something happened. And I think it's because of what Jin Tong said.
I don't want back home unless we find something else to do. So after the Jollibee, we wanted to go back home and end our night there until we saw this thing happen in the middle of the road in Manila.
And that was when we realized that it wasn't the end of the night. In fact, it had just begun.
So while we were on the way home, we saw the road was closed. We were wondering why. And suddenly we saw people skating, using their e-scooter, cycling, doing some ollie there. So we decided to, maybe there's some activities so we can walk past and see what's going on there.
Guys, so we were walking back to our hotel and then we see this road closed and everybody is playing scooters and bicycles. So we're walking to see if there's a way we could maybe rent a scooter and maybe try it out, because why not, we're on a honeymoon. We need to enjoy ourselves. We don't know where the scooters are, we don't know who is giving out the scooters or whether it belongs to them themselves, but we are going to find and see if it's possible for us to get on a scooter tonight.
Yeah, dogs here too. Dogs.
JT loves dogs. What we actually found out is that the street that our hotel was on is actually closed for family use on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays.
So we saw there are people cycling and also using their scooter, riding around, so we wanted to give it a try.
So as she said, there were so many people doing activities. There were even people walking their dogs and there were kids playing the classic Malaysian game, Pepsi Cola. There were so many things that they were doing as a family.
So we decided to walk down the street and try to find a seller that can rent us the bicycle or also the e-scooter.
So while we were walking to find these people who rented the stuff, all the way at the back there were people playing a sport that I've never seen before. Guys, they not only closed the street, right, for the cycling and all, and there's boys who are playing some sort of tag and all. But if you look far there, you can't see, but I'll show you later. But there's people playing I don't know whether it's table tennis. It's not tennis also. It's they just closed the roads, put a net there, and started playing the rackets. I don't know. I don't think it's an event. I think it's a daily occurrence, if that's how you say it. But I think it's a daily thing, man. But let's go and see how they play this so-called badminton or tennis. Come, you can stop the video. Now this sport was eventually known as Pickleball.
Okay, so Pickleball was created in 1965 by a guy named Joel.
So Mr. Joel, who created the game, he actually named the game Pickleball after his dog, which was named Pickles, which I find very, very cute.
So when we arrived at the last part of the road, then they were playing Pickleball at that moment. So there's this one guy who was offering us to try to play the Pickleball. So we were on our honeymoon, so why not? So
even though it was a sport that we didn't know about till that day, it was actually the fastest growing sport in the US. So we were ready to play, we took the pedals, we took the balls, and off we went to play. So throughout this video, we're not going to reveal the names of the people who helped us, and only reason is for their own privacy. But I'm sure they know who they are, so it shouldn't be a problem.
So after that, we simply pick up the racket and also the ball, and we try to compete against each other. But while we were playing, and then there's this one kind little girl, she came and offered us try to teach us how to play, let us know about the rules. So yeah.
Guys, she was not a little girl, guys. She was actually our age.
Okay, fine. It's not a little girl, but a girl at our age. She tried to coach us and also tell us the rules about how to play the pickleball and how do we hold the pickleball racket and hit the ball.
I was doing well because I picked up the sport super fast, because I have experience playing squash and tennis, so I have experience, so that's why I picked up the game extremely fast.
Okay, fine, I admit that he's quite good against me, but he's not as good as other players.
Guys, no lie, I was the pickleball god. I was like scoring points, smashing, and I was like, I'm telling you, I'm the pickleball god. I was so scared that they would recruit me into their team. That's how good I was.
While we are playing against each other, there's this one guy, he came over and teach us how to try to coach us.
And then the guy, he didn't really coach us. He coached her because she was losing points constantly. So she coached her. Get the story right, man.
Fine, he coached me only then.
So after playing, we were so tired. Like I was so tired. I couldn't. I was so tired.
After we have played for a while and we were tired, so we took a little rest.
So while I was sitting down and resting, we were asked to join the game. So JT didn't want to play, so I had to step up. The pickle god himself. Now I thought I was so good. Until I played all of them in an actual game. And then I realized, not as good as I thought I was. Throughout the game, guys, I had a partner. So this partner is, let's call him the legend partner himself.
I have no idea how his partner was so calm and chill when Trishura was so bad at playing the pickleball.
Now this partner was so calm with me throughout the game. Like I was missing balls left, right and center, but he never got angry, he never got upset. He was so calm and we want to thank him for that.
Trishura finally scored 1 point and he thought he is the master of the pickleball.
So I don't know how the scoring system actually works. I kind of understand it but don't really know. But eventually after playing, I managed to get my first point. The point, guys, it changed everything. The pickleball god was back. I was back in business. I was back to come and take every point possible. Pickleball god was back.
After the first point that he scored, everybody was supporting him, especially this one girl.
After I got my first point, I felt like everybody was supporting me. Everybody was cheering me on for the best pickle god player to get another point.
She even came into the court while they were playing. She taught him how to catch the ball with the racket.
Guys, she was my biggest fan, guys. She was standing there, she was cheering me on, and she was also telling me what I should do and what I should not do. She was helping me try to win this game. So after this special coaching, we actually scored a few extra points. I scored a few extra points.
After the whole match, obviously Trishura's team has lost. And he kept giving excuses.
Guys, we could have won. But look at the video, guys. I was wearing jeans and a shirt. If not, I would have won, guys. And the ball, there was the wind, the velocity of the sun and the moon, I'm telling you, JT doesn't believe me, but I'm telling you, it was the way the earth and
But in all seriousness, we would like to thank everybody who coached us and teach us how to play a pickleball.
We are extremely thankful for those that actually gave us the chance to experience this new sport and took care of us while we were there. So we want to thank everybody from the bottom of our hearts for letting us experience this new experience in a different country and feel at home. Okay. It's not picture, it's video. It's bye. Come. Let's see. Cholo the Great, guys. This is Cholo the Great. All the pickleball associations.
Nice meeting you. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for the kind hospitality.
Thank you.
Take care.
Birthday card, tissue paper.
Guys, that is Manila, guys. That is the Philippines for you. Everybody is so friendly. If you think that Malaysians are friendly, which they are not, but if you think they are, come on, of course you can. It's true. Filipinos are friendly on a different level, guys. I swear, people are inviting us to eat. People are showing us the way, helping us out. And today we even played a new sport called pickleball in the middle of the street, guys. In the middle of the street. It just shows how crazy the world is, if you explore it.
Friendly.
Yeah, they were also friendly. Sometimes if you just allow yourself to, experience the world in a different way, you'll start to see that the world is a wonderful place. Really, really is. And we actually also love pickleball so much that there's actually a pickleball Malaysian society which they showed us. However, we decided that we're going to buy our own bats and balls so that we can play with friends and family.
We can't wait to receive the equipment so we can start playing.
Once we receive the equipment, who knows, we'll be training every day. We might actually fall in love with the sport, and we are definitely coming back for the rematch. So if any of y'all who are playing that day are watching this video, we are coming back for a rematch. Anyways guys, that's the episode for this week. See you guys next time.